Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over.
Good morning, welcome to our first full day on our cruise. We've had a great night's sleep, didn't wake up until 8 o'clock in the morning, which is unheard of. And so they got some Avengers characters on to meet this cruise, which we've never had before. So Richard's very excited about that, being a big Marvel fan. So he is off to meet Thor and Doctor Strange on his own. And we are going to the pool, aren't we? And then hopefully we'll all meet for some breakfast after that, a bit of a late breakfast, but we ate so much yesterday, I think we're all going to be fine. So we're going to check out and see what the pool's all about. Our first fish extender is a collapsible storage box with information about our cruise on the front, which is really lovely. We'll use this when we're at home, and we will use this to store things in during our cruise, so it's really, really useful. So we've been at the swimming pool all morning. Richard's gone to meet some Marvel characters. So he met Thor and Doctor Strange, which he was very excited about. Amberly's had a go in both the kind of big pool and the little pool. And there is a yellow slide that she loves going on as well. So she's been on that. So lovely time in the sun. We had a late breakfast. So for breakfast, you have the option of going to Cabanas, which is the buffet restaurant, or one of the main dining restaurants will be open for a sit-down breakfast. The sit-down breakfast is open till 10. Cabanas is open till 10:45. So we went and grabbed some food at about 10 o'clock, and then Richard came and met us after his meet and greets. Amberly had some more time on the slide, and now we are getting ready to go to the Royal Gathering. Right, so Royal Gathering is a ticketed event, although it is free, but you do need to choose your time and your day. They're usually on sea days. It's 4 princesses that you get to meet all in one go, so you just go from one to the other once you get to the front of the queue. And we've had different princesses every time, so we've got Snow White and Mulan today, which we haven't had before. So the Royal Gathering is available for everyone to book at the same time, doesn't matter what castaway status you are, and that is 30 days before sailing. So if you're brand new, then it will be the same day that you're checking in, so that you'll already be online doing it anyway. For our first cruise, I went in and booked Royal Gathering and then checked in, because for us, meeting the princesses and being able to do that quite easily was more important. So we'll let you know how we get on.
For you, now we are one step closer. We're all in this together, put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, stay strong. It looks like we're
comedy. One says pixie dust and one says pirate night.
So I haven't talked about our mixology class, so you might be watching this a bit out of sync, but we went to a mixology class this afternoon. It's basically cocktail making. They do lots of different alcohol tasting type classes on the Disney cruise that you can book on the app ahead of time. They're chargeable. We have done previously the martini tasting and the champagne tasting and really enjoyed both, but the mixology is one I've been trying to get a booking for our past couple of cruises. It's basically mixing different cocktails, and I've heard it's really good. So I think we had about 5 different cocktails in the class. You go to the front and mix them up, and they tell us all about them. The bar staff here are so ridiculously knowledgeable about all things to do with their specialist area. It's really interesting to hear from them, and to have 5 cocktails all within an hour of a Sunday afternoon. So that was really good. Amberly was in Kids Club obviously while we did that, but probably gonna pop in a couple of videos or pictures from our time on Mixology next.
I'm the bartender here in charge of Skyline, which is the location you guys are right now. And for us today, we are using Tattinger. Nachi, can I use sparkling wine, Prosecco? Absolutely. As long as it's dry, it's gonna work. But we are fancy. I wanna make worth your money. Okay, so we are using champagne, not Prosecco. I must tell you something. Skyline is the kids club for adults. What that means, I guess. Oh, very good. Okay, so now, all the way.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Smile! Yes, you are already smiling. I like it. Something I learned here on Disney: as long as you are smiling, nobody cares if you are doing something wrong.
Shake, 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 shake. Richard doesn't. I don't like coffee.
Watch him finish it though. Hello, it is the afternoon here on our first full day. Amberly is doing detective agency with Richard, so I'll let you know how they get on and try and show you a bit of that a bit later in the week. I'm sure we'll end up doing it again because she loves it. It is really a great option for an indoor activity on the Disney cruises. I am just about to do the first run of week 1 of Couch to 5K. So I'm not sure if this is going to make it in the vlog or not, but we'll see how I go, and hopefully I won't die. So I'm all dressed up and ready to go, as is Amberly, but she is just laid down on the bed at the moment. So we are ready to go to our show and dinner. So on a Disney cruise, they have rotational dining, which means there's 3 main restaurants, and you get allocated to one for your first night, and then you'll move to the next one and the next one, and you will, depending on the length of your cruise, you will just keep going round in a circle basically. Your servers go with you, and as you go through the cruise, they get to know what you like and what you don't like, and that just works really well. So there's 2 sittings for dinner, so one around 6 o'clock and one around 8 o'clock, and you have to book that on the app in advance. The early sitting for dinner is generally quite hard to get because a lot of people with children want to eat early. We've always done later dining. Sitting for dinner, you go to the late show, and if you're on late sitting, you go to the early show. You can see in the app what shows are on, and most cruises have at least 2 or 3 kind of West End style shows. So tonight we're going to see Aladdin. These are all new shows for us because we're on a cruise ship that we've not been on before. So we're really looking forward to seeing that. So we're off, it's formal night tonight, and we are off to the captain's reception and then to our show, and we'll let you know what we think.
Baby, it's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get on with it.
We've just come out of Aladdin. Amberly's gone to Kids Club for half an hour before dinner so she can have a run around before sitting down, and I've just sent Richard to get us a drink. Aladdin was amazing, really, really good. Beauty and the Beast on the Dream is meant to be one of the best shows, so I wasn't sure what to expect from different ones, but no, Aladdin was absolutely brilliant. Amberly thought it was absolutely hilarious. Obviously the genie was brilliant in it, so definitely recommend that one.
You got another one? Hey, you want to tell the job?
Why didn't the boy leave the tiger?
I swear you might believe.
We've just got back from dinner, so we've seen Aladdin this evening, which was amazing. We really loved it, and we were in Royal Court for tea, which was really nice. Our server is brilliant. I can't quite describe the service you get on a Disney cruise, but all of the servers are brilliant. They all know tricks, magic, making things with paper, and have kept Amberly thoroughly amused throughout dinner with their tricks. So that has been really good. The TV in your room, in your stateroom, plays Disney shows and films, and is a bit like a mini Disney Plus. So we've come back to the room and Amberly has chosen to watch the live action Beauty and the Beast. So we're going to do that and go to bed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning from Sicily. We have sailed during the night and have ended up in Sicily today, in Palermo. I'm just having a walk around the deck. Amberly and Richard are still asleep, and this is what happens on a cruise. So I'm taking the time to have a bit of quiet time walking around and having a first glimpse, see in the background, of the beautiful Sicily. I'm just in the adults area at the moment, which is the back of the ship, and it's beautiful. So I'm just gonna go and enjoy some sun. Just got off the ship in Palermo. We have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. We're just going that way. Yeah. Richard is map man. He always knows what direction to go in. It's just a God-given skill that he's got. So we always listen to Richard. So we'll let you know what we find. We've just come through the security bit when you go through from the cruise ship area, and we're completely pounced on by about 15 different people asking if we wanted a taxi, if we wanted a horse ride. It was crazy. I think if you're not someone who is okay with like saying no to things, then that would feel a lot. It felt a lot for me, and I was just shouting no at them, and like Richard was just getting Amberly away as soon as possible. But yeah, that was a bit crazy if you come to Sicily.
This is my pixie dash.
Our magic porthole. So today we are looking out over the port of Palermo. So we've just got back to the room after we've been on our tour of Sicily. So we went on the land train. So kids go free and adults are €10. It's only got 2 stops. So you go up to the palace and then down to the opera house with kind of a piazza and things like that. We didn't get off at the palace, but we did get off at the opera house, which had loads of little shops and restaurants and places to eat, and then we walked back from there, which wasn't very far. What did you think?
It was really good.
Yeah, did you like the land train?
Yeah.
So I think it worked really well for kids because there was only 2 stops. It was lovely and cool. It was shaded and it was much cheaper, especially with the kids going free. So if you've got kids and you're not really looking to go on a hop-on, hop-off bus, then it's a really good option and you get to see some really nice places in Palermo. Quick tip, so if you go to the coffee machine at the drinks and just get some filter coffee, the normal all decaf, and then you go to the ice cream and then top it up with vanilla ice cream, you get yourself a coffee milkshake.
I'm silly. Would you like
so you can see you've got lots of different options on here. So you can watch the TV, which has got a lot of information about your cruise on. You can watch Disney On Demand, which is kind of a mini version of Disney Plus. So there's loads of things on there you can watch. You can get information about your cruise, your ports of call. You can also look at your cruise photos and the daily navigator, which is kind of what's going on today. So there's loads that you can do right from your TV. Good evening. Amberly is at Kids Club at the moment and just getting ready for the evening's activity. So we've got a couple of cocktails and we had come to watch to see if there were any runners. So on a cruise it's always really fun to sit on a port day and watch to see if anyone has missed the boat and just see if they're running. Absolute hands down favourite part of my whole cruise last year, but we haven't sat in the right place so we don't get to see that, but we should be sailing away soon and we'll be going to get Amberly in a couple of minutes to go to the ColourSpin party, which is a deck party, and then we shall be off for our dinner. Tonight we're in Animator's Palate, which has lots of screens and is kind of Nemo themed tonight. So we'll have Crush coming to speak to different tables. So I'll show you what it's all about because it's difficult to explain, but it's always a good restaurant to go to.
Go!
Animator's Palate tonight, and just an example of why rotational dining is so good. Every night so far, Amberly has asked for an apple juice, so there's always water on the table when we come in, but we've just come in and she's already got an apple juice on the table, and that's because you keep the same servers every night and they get to know what you like, what you don't like, and I think that's just a massive difference.
One sugar is on top, okay? One sugar is on top. I close it. I close it. Now I'm gonna tap it like this. Bam! Sugar I put on top. Now bim, bada bim. One at the bottom.
Hi, David. You look real pretty today.
I know.
You're wearing glasses.
So this is for me and this is for all of us.
Are they fish extender gifts?
Yeah.
What have you got?